The last exercise is about recognizing that current in the toroidal field. So it's a magnetic earth quality. It's got a continuous cycle. It moves at a certain rate. There's a rhythm to it. It has a density to it. And when you're synchronizing with it, so my partner touches my arms or I touch his, there's a speed at which I can train that energy, and the speed is limited to the movement of that field. I've got to speed that field up in order to execute the skill slowly. And because Tai Chi people tend to synchronize with this a lot when they're doing the form, when they have an application, when they have to speed it up, the energy doesn't want to go faster because the type of energy they're working with in that field has a limited speed. So what we want to do is look at how can we get that toroidal field to amplify in speed. So we add a little bit of air element to it. We look at the speed of gravity, and then we drop, and then we stay on the feeling. So we're going to create a gap by recognizing the field, creating a drop inside of it to suddenly speed everything up. That drop creates a bit of a void so our partner's balance can drop into the circuit. And as their balance drops, we go through the gaps and we send that energy through the gaps, so it overlays into the other exercises that you've done. So my partner touches. If you haven't done a lot of work where you're feeling through there, just reverse and put your hands on the other side so that you can feel your partner's base. You always want to feel the ground. So wherever you're at with it is up to you. Now I feel the line, and then I start with the normal cycle of coming under, and once I've got the cycle there, I just drop my hip, stretch my spine, and send the energy down. And this going down brings the energy back up into whatever pattern you want to express it through. So thank you, Russell. This dropping quality inside your body, you're on the feeling of the toroidal field, you're in resonance, you drop through that resonance down, drop the hip, stretch the spine, the energy suddenly sinks and the field speeds up, and you run it through the gaps that form when the balance opens. So the dropping creates the opening, the rising goes through the gaps, and then you float your partner. So it's an extension, the skills you've already learned all come together, and then you can apply this model if it's a part of the martial arts you do. So any system like Tai Chi that's doing a lot of syncing and grounding in the form, slow movement, this will work really well to speed up what you're doing. So Tai Chi schools that have a lightning fist form, which will come later once a person's got all the lines connected and everything's on the right frequency. Then they'll have dropping movements inside the form to speed up the cycle, speed up the toroidal field. And if you recognize that you're on the right frequency when you drop, the whole toroidal field speeds up momentarily, and you get this effect. It's not the same as the air element and the dropping energy we were doing before, stretch the spine and pulse the energy out and radiate. You've got to be on the frequency of the toroidal field as you drop to get the toroidal field to speed up. If you just are aware of life force and you drop and shunt the energy out, it'll be more an electric frequency. It'll be this radiant life force compressing, decompressing, and firing force. And the drop will still open up your partner's balance, and the electric energy shoot into gaps, but it's different. It's not this toroidal field. So this circuit, become aware of the circuit and drop inside the circuit and rhythmically drop faster and faster until you're dropping at the speed of gravity. If you want to drop faster than gravity, you've got to use your body as an elastic to slingshot yourself into the ground to create the counter forces. If you want to exceed the speed of dropping a book from here to the ground, and then just keep playing with it. Okay, have a partner and have fun.